From the eagle to the people, let's play Dream Daddy. Yeah, we're going to pick up where we left off. We just went on our second date with Matt. Today we're going to pick up somebody new. I don't know who we're going to deal with yet. Now, it's been a long day. Just about ready to pack it in. After a few bites of ice cream from the freezer, I turn off all the lights and walk down the hall to my room. I wonder if Amanda's still awake. The kid needs some sleep. As I pass her room, I can hear a faint sound, but can't quite make out what it is. I get a little closer. Is she crying? I knock gently on the door. Hey, Amanda. The crying immediately stops. Not right now. Her voice sounds strained as she sniffles. I need to make sure she's okay. I open the door. In the dark, I can see Amanda's outline in the middle of her bed, knees hugged against her body. Is everything okay? I don't want to talk about it. Did something happen? No, nothing happened. Go away. Amanda. Get out. Okay. Quickly leave her room and shut the door behind. Once the door closes, I can hear her crying again. Wow. Amanda's are so upset. She seemed fine earlier. She's usually so open with me. Did I do something wrong? Is she mad at me? I guess if she wasn't before, she definitely is now. Can't even remember the last time she snapped at me like that. Had a hard time falling asleep, but when I finally do, I'm still thinking about Amanda. After a long night of very little sleep, I roll out of bed and make myself a pot of coffee. Amanda should be up for school soon. Maybe she'll be willing to talk about whatever's fun. About 10 minutes before she's supposed to leave, Amanda comes out of her room and makes a beeline for the freezer. Morning, Amanda. Morning. She drops a frozen waffle into the toaster and slams the freezer door. She won't look at me. Yikes. So, anything big going on at school today? No. Well, okay. You need a ride to school? No. Want some coffee? Amanda pulls the toaster lever up and takes her still freezer burnt waffle out before it's finished cooking. I have to go. Picks up her bag and storms out. Oh, okay. I haven't seen her act like this in a long time. It's usually short-lived, but it always hurts. Hopefully this blows over and things go back to normal soon. I sit back at the kitchen table, look at a picture of Amanda and I hanging out on a wall. In it, I'm teaching her to ride a bike. Her face is a mixture of excitement and pure, unadulterated fear. I remember how determined she was. Every time she would fall off and scrape her knees, she would get up and try it again. Finally, I had to stop her because she was bleeding everywhere. Then she started to cry because she didn't think she needed bandages and wanted to keep trying. As I put the bike away, she just stood there in the middle of the street, screamed. Then I took her for ice cream, and it was like nothing even happened. After giving it a bit of thought, I decided if I forced her to talk about it, I'm only going to make things worse, but I have an idea. I started rummaging around for ingredients. Hear Amanda walk in the door. Instead of heading to the kitchen like she usually does, she makes a beeline to her room. She's clearly trying to avoid me. Hey, Pumpkin! What? Come here for a sec. There's a moment of silence. Yeah. I'll just say sorry about last night. Just worried about you, kiddo. I get scared when I know something's wrong, and I get even more scared when I feel like I can't do anything about it. Dad, I suggest whatever it is. You don't have to tell me if you don't want to, but whatever it is, just know that you have a dad in your corner who wants me to be happy. Honey, you know I'm bad with words, so I was hoping I could speak a language we both understand. Pull out a cake from the refrigerator and place it on the table. Hopefully the frosting has set by now. Ta-da! Dad. This is the most cheesy cake I've ever seen. It took me a really long time because I ran out of red frosting somewhere around said and had to start over, and this is beautiful. It's strawberry. Amanda gives me a big old hug. I grab some plates and forks and serve up some delicious cake. So it's really stupid. What is? This whole thing. I know I've been really weird lately, and there's just... I don't even know how to explain it. I feel like I might have to make you a chart. I'm listening. Do you want me to take notes? I guess I would start from the top. So you know how MR is going to that fantastic art school in California, right? MR. The best friend.
Yeah.
You got it. Wow, that was just like a 50-50 guess. Proud of you. Anyways, ever since I got the acceptance letter, I've been feeling like she's drifting away, you know? she's been spending a lot more time with Grace and Emma P. I just thought it was all in my head for a while, but then I found out from Rosie M. that both Emma and Grace and Noah all went to the party at Mackenzie's F's on the same night. They all told me they were busy studying for Calc AB final. Yikes. So another important piece of information is, this is embarrassing. Noah and I have a crush on Noah. Oh, that's a thing. But, well, I had no idea. I definitely didn't know that. Okay. You're a bad liar. So are you. I learned from the worst. Anyway, so the only person I told about the crush was Emma R. And she promised not to tell anyone. I didn't confront them about the party thing because I didn't want to start drama, so I kept quiet and kept going about my business. Amanda sighs. And then one day I invite everybody to go out to nachos at the mall after not texting me back for like 2 hours, even though none of them ever put their phones down for more than 60 seconds. They all say they're busy, like, simultaneously. So I tell them, never mind, I'll just eat nachos at home, right? But we're out of chips and I really, really wanted nachos. Totally understandable, actually, that is. So I go to the mall anyway, and I get to the food court, and who do I see there but Grace, Emma P, Emma R, and Noah, all hanging out together, eating nachos without me. What? It gets better. I'm standing on the escalators watching them, and I realize that Noah has his arm around Emma R, which is kind of weird, right? But then they kiss. No. Yes, I know. So I stormed over to Emma like, hey. And Grace drops a nacho on her shirt because, of course, she does. And Emma R just like that glares at me. Grace, nothing is coming up. I don't know who that is. Grace is the gossipy one. I know. Grace is the one nobody really likes, or I guess that's me now. But anyway, nobody will say anything to me, and I'm just like, you guys suck. Which I realize is not the most eloquent thing to say, but I was really very angry and really embarrassed, and all I wanted to do was get out of there. So I left without nachos, might I add, which further contributed to this crappy day, and immediately drafted a super long text to the group chat asking them why they've been so weird. And I wrote another one to Emma R asking how long the Noah thing's been going on, and sorry, I know this a lot. Are you still following? I have no idea what's happening. Oh, okay. Get a load of this. MR says, you know what? Let me just read it to you. Pulls out her phone, word for word, and arduously long string of text messages. Can you believe that? I cannot. I care so much about Amanda's social life and mental well-being, but man, do I not understand what she's talking about. This is all beyond me, and I'm trying my hardest to be supportive. Oh. They were dating secretly for like months. So I told her that she's being a really terrible friend, and she's like, well, if you think I'm so terrible, then just stop being my friend. And I was like, okay. And then she left me on red. And then, wait, left me on red. It's where it says red at the bottom of the message. What's that? Oh, like, saw my message and didn't reply. And I know because there are red receipts. I don't know what red receipts are, but I'm going to nod and pretend I understand. Gotcha. So while all this is happening, I'm talking to Emma P about how mad I am because she's at least being kind of reasonable, and I'm venting to her about how pissed I am at everybody and stuff. Then out of nowhere, Noah texts me and is like, how could you say that about me? And I'm like, say what about you? And he tells me that Emma P sent screenshots of everything I told her about the group chat that I got kicked out of. Alright, I think you lost me at screenshots, but that definitely sounds right. There's so much more, but honestly, it's all just really stupid teenager stuff. The bottom line is that everybody dropped me, half of my grade hates me, and now I have no friends. Amanda, I'm so sorry. I almost expected it from everybody else, but Emma R has been there since Mom died, and I believe she would just stab me in the back like that. Not even mad that she's dating Noah, I'm just upset that she lied to me about it for so long. Amanda stabs at the remnants of her cake. Okay, I take it back. I'm kind of mad she's dating Noah. Like, what did I do wrong? Why did everyone just suddenly decide I'm not cool anymore? Why wasn't I enough? I don't understand. And as mad as I am at everybody, like, I miss them, Dad. Amanda looks so dejected I almost can't take it. What could I possibly say to help? Anyways, that's it. That's the whole story. That's the whole sordid tale. Thanks for listening. Tune in next week for more hot gossip. Wow. I know it's pretty dumb. It's not dumb. No, it's a stupid thing to be upset about. Amanda, your feelings are real. Don't ever be mad at yourself for having feelings. That is actually true. I guess. Unless you've secretly been a robot who's been approximating human feelings this entire time. Dad, if I was a robot, I would have transformed into a monster truck a long time ago. But seriously, I know you probably don't want advice, but I feel like it's my duty as a dad to just bestow upon you a few nuggets of fatherly wisdom. High school sucks. Yeah, it does. But in all reality, not all friendships last forever, and real friends don't do that. People are going to come and go, come in and out of your life. It's just how it works. Not every friendship is going to last forever, so cherish your friends while you have them, and when it's over, don't dwell so much on the bad stuff. You had some good times with MR, but you guys grew apart, learn from it, and keep moving forward. There are so many new friends to make. They're going to do so much cooler than MR and the rest. Ultimately, I think this says way more about their character than it does about yours because you're amazing. And if they can't see that, well, that's their problem. Now keep that in mind. Look down at the table. Did we just eat the whole cake? Yes. We did just eat that whole cake. Oh, good talk. Amanda gets up to go to her room. Before she closes her door, she turns around. Hey, Pops. Yes? Thank you. You are always welcome. Love you, Amanda.
I love you too, Dad.
Oh, that's adorable to actually put a word in there. Well, that kind of sucks. I've been there through that whole teenage stage. Like, that old teenage stuff gets really, really hypodramatic. I don't know. It's kind of why I just strayed away from it when I was a kid. I don't want to go with Robert. That was the last one I actually want to deal with. So, let's go hang out with Craig. Craig will be fun. Dad of 3, business entrepreneur and fitness enthusiastic. Juggling work, family, and fitness is a tough gig, but someone's got to do it. On a Friday night, you are most likely to get one last good cardio session in that. If you have one thing to take with you onto a desert island, what would it be? A box of energy bars. Fair enough. What are your turn-ons? A sub 6-minute mile. Jeez, you really took fitness to the next level, didn't you? What did you want to be when you grew up? Beer pong world champion. Now that's fair. What was your favorite movie genre? Buddy cop movies forever. What's the ideal date? Scaling a huge, dangerous mountain for fun. You went psycho fitness, didn't you? Why do you never leave home without an extra tube of energy gel? I spend a lot of time thinking about my mile time. It used to be so good. What happened? Have I peaked? Yeah. About that. Check out goody crap shoes here. Go to Maple Bay's #1 youth minister for 5 years running, living in my hometown with a beautiful wife and 4 amazing kids. If I'm not in church, you can catch me at the open water, setting sail on the seas and adventure. I love playing guitar, crushing my kids at Candyland, leading the community in a fun mixer, and my mix string, my loving wife. It sounds like a typical answer. The ship captain. feel-good movies, and lovely nights on the town with my wife. The good book, and how I can be a better man, husband, and father. This guy seems like he's almost too goody two-shoes. Robert's got the bad boy look. The problem with Robert is I'm pretty sure that as much as they play him out to be a bad boy, every bad boy's got a soft spot, and I don't think I want to find that one out. Take a look at Hugo's. Writer of scholarly articles on 18th century literature of various esteemed publications. If you're here to tell me that my son put a cherry bomb in your trash, I know, and I'm sorry. That's not something you want your page to look like, Bruce. Some strong tea and paint my miniatures. Remembrance of things passed by. Muscles, movie stars. My glasses, actually I forget the middle a lot. Where the people who are against e-readers are more in love with the idea of the books than actually reading them. Weird. Not doing Brian. Hugo I'm going to hold off on. Joseph I'm like. So it's going to be Craig or Joseph. Let's just start with Craig and see where that goes. I wonder what Craig's up to today. Navigate to Craig's dad book and type out a message. Hey bro, or should I say neighbor, let's chat up like old times. A couple of moments pass before I hear a ding on the computer. It's a message from Craig. That was quick. Bro, my man, let's definitely hang soon. Might be a little different from our old weekend long blunders, but it'd still be fun. Think for a moment, this could be a fun opportunity to see what my old buddy in his new element. We exchange a couple more messages and he logs off for a game. Should see if Manda wants to join me. Walk over to Amanda's room and knock on her door. Yo, Manda Panda! I open the door and find Amanda sitting cross-legged on the floor surrounded by magazines and newspaper clippings. She seems to be making some sort of art piece. What you worked on? Just a collage for class. We're supposed to make a piece that represents our goals for the future. Take a closer look at her collage. It's a lot of dogs. It's mostly dogs, yeah. Did you need something? Craig invited us to his softball game. Want to go?
Oh.
Remember that one time you signed me up for softball and you bought me all the gear and then you took me for the first game and then someone hit the ball toward me and I just ran off the field crying? And then you hid in the dugout and would scream if I tried to pick you up. Yes. I was afraid of baseball. I thought you were a gigantic scientist softball. So does that mean you don't want to? Amanda gets up and looks me dead in the eye, determined. I'm finally ready to face my fears and head on. Let's do this. Fair enough. At least she gets there. Amanda and I make the short drive out to the local softball field for kids' softball game. It's pretty packed. We clamber up the bleachers and take our seats at the top row. I don't see Craig anywhere.
Oh.
So when do the kids start crying and running off fields? You know that your relationship with softball is different from everyone else's relationship with softball, right? Okay, but if I don't see some kids crying, I'm going to be very disappointed. For nostalgic purposes, of course, not because I take enjoyment out of children fighting or for my amusement. Definitely not that. Child sounds like she was raised beautifully. The game starts and the kids run out on the field. I see Craig by the dugout with a clipboard. He has River strapped to his chest, as per usual. There's a guy in a pancake costume doing jumping jacks across the field. I guess that's their mascot. Reading the kid's brightly colored jersey, I see that it's Maple Bay Flapjacks against Pinewood Ocelots. Go Flapjacks. Choke up on the bat, Miranda. Yes. Miranda, square up. How much do you know about softball? Enough to know that balls are relatively hard despite their name. But yelling is fun. Give it a shot. It's Cathartic. Just gonna, and also keep your eye on the bat. And the outfield. And the other players. Just keep your eye on all the stuff simultaneously. Nice. Yeah, that sounds like something I would probably say. Watch a couple of innings of softball. They aren't ready for major leagues yet, but Craig's trained his team pretty well. It seems like he's really good with kids. Kegston Craig is so good with children. Wow. Oh. It's amazing how hard they're hitting the ball, and no one has run off the field crying it. Manda, dear, you have to let it go. Let it go. I'm perfectly fine. The opposing team is up to bat. They hit a fly ball into center field, and the tiny little girl tries to get under the ball, but it misses her glove and hits her straight on the forehead. See? It's complete justifiable fear. The girl plops down on the grass and starts crying. Craig makes a beeline to her, checking her forehead, confronting her until her parents arrive. He carries her off the field as she sobs. Man, it's strange to think how this was a guy who once backflipped off the roof into a pool while shotgunning a beer. He's so responsible now.
I was like, no, you're gonna have to take a shower first because you got his hair done, so.
You missed your opportunity.
He was mid-cut when I was finally done eating.
You ate again? Oh, the apple thing? Cool. Was it good?
Yes.
Well, that's good.
Good. Big chunky sugars, too.
Oh, nice. My back's getting quite stiff from sitting here.
Yeah, maybe you shouldn't sit.
Well, I can't stand, I can't lay down, and I can't move, so yeah, I kinda don't win anything here.
Plank.
I don't want to plank.
Plank over between two things.
I've been against planking since it became a thing, and even before it became a thing, I was against planking. I don't plank.
Your elbow's giving out.
Huh?
Your elbow's giving out when you sleep. Like when you sleep.
Oh, yeah. It's my raggedy clothes. I hang out in my raggedy clothes. I look like a bum. I'm quite proud of it. Alright, I'll be up in a minute. The game resumes after the girl calms down a bit, and we watch a couple of more innings. Craig's team is crushing the other team in the 9th inning. The Ocelots seem to have given up by this point. I see one outfielder eating fistfuls of grass. A batter on the other team knocks a foul ball into the stands. I follow the trajectory, and it's coming right for me. Oh no, oh no, oh no, 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 no. I close my eyes, brace for impact. Opened my eyes and looked over to see Amanda holding the softball, staring at it in amazement. I caught the ball. You saved me.
Yeah.
I caught the ball, Dad. I caught the ball. You did it, Amanda. I faced my fears. I defeated the softball. I can do anything. Amanda and I share a big hug. It's a tender moment that I don't think anyone else watching really understood. Proud of you, kiddo. The game ends and Craig's team are declared the victors. We sit patiently as the girls line up to shake hands. Great job, everyone. Walk over to the dugout to congratulate Craig, who's talking with some of the other parents. Craig, great work, man. Thanks. We've been working hard all season, and it's great to see it paying off. I'm so proud of all my girls. Speaking of which, have you met Briar and Hazel? Hello. Hey, killer playing out there. Yeah, you guys rule. Thank you. You guys are twins, huh? So, which one of you is the evil one? Hazel. Yeah, it's me. Good looking at me. You guys ever pretend to be each other? I don't have a twin, but I think if I did, I'd be doing that constantly. Yeah, take all of her math tests. And I usually throw rocks and stuff. And when people get mad, I tell them I'm Briar. I can't even pronounce that. What?
Nice.
We will talk about this later. Eagle, bro, I just got a couple more things to clean up, then we can then we can hang. Sounds good. Then just one of the moms jumped into the conversation. Just then, one of the moms. Janet, not so fast. We have to celebrate our win, Craig. I'm taking the whole team to get pizza. I don't know if I can. Nonsense. The girls won. What sort of celebration could we have without our fearless leader? She lays her hand on his shoulder and gives him goo goo eyes. Man, this mom is laying it on thick. Manda and I share a look. All right. If it's cool with is it cool if my bro comes along? Mom looks slightly put out, but covers it up with a smile. Of course. Where are we going? Thirsty pizzas? What? What? It's a real place. It is. Okay. I don't know if it actually is, but in her mind, it's a real place. I'm gonna side with Manda on that one. An endless stream of girls clad in softball gear pile out of a minivan into a local pizza buffet, which is actually called Thirsty's Pizza. Wow. Amanda and I trail behind them with Craig. Reminds me of all the awful pizza we put into our bodies back in the day. Remember how we used to just fold the whole pie in half and then put tacos fillings inside? Pizza taco. Pizza codes. I could never forget. How did we survive college? Our bodies were younger back then, more elastic, more able to handle toxic waste we put inside of us. The good old days. The kids run around playing arcade games and eating greasy food. Amanda and I jump on a couple of slices of macaroni pizza. Hey, give me a piece of that. No, absolutely not. I'm just kidding. I'm strictly eating salad here. Thanks for addressing the issue, Amanda. Dad. Different mom walks up talking to Craig as if we weren't even there. Craig, thank you so much for looking after our kids. My daughter tells me every day about how great you are. Oh, I'm happy to look after them. Definitely helps that I have kids of my own. It's been so hard since Daniel left. I'm glad to know that my children have a strong male role model in their lives. I'd say he's quite the catch out there. Amanda and I look at each other again. Craig gets it from all angles, huh? Craig smiles sheepishly. Thanks, dude. Craig holds his fist up for a fist bump from the mom in what I think is a maneuver to lighten the conversation. He looks super uncomfortable. I should throw him a bone here. Tag team. I give Amanda another knowing look, and she hits me back with a nod. She understands. Amanda puts a hand to her stomach and looks with the puppy dog eyes. Dad, I don't feel so good. I think I ate too much pizza. Oh no, sweetie, you're gonna projectile vomit everywhere, aren't you? Yeah, I think I'm gonna projectile vomit everywhere right now. The words projectile vomit and right now usually seem to get everyone to clear out, but Martha is not budging. Back up, Martha, you're in the splash zone. I drank a lot of orange juice this morning and it's feeling pretty acidic. Yeah, it'll be fine. Amanda shoots me a worried look. This is going sideways. Should have known that moms of all people would know a fake puke scam. Well, I guess it went away and I'm fine now. Nothing's wrong. Turns back on me to talk to Craig. So I'm taking Hazel and Brer tonight for the sleepover? Yep, they're pretty excited about it. You'll keep them out of trouble, right? Of course, I should have gone with smokescreen. But I could always use the help watching everyone tonight if you're not doing anything. Oh, this lady is really going for the gold. It'll actually be nice to have a night to myself and Ripper, but thanks for the invite. Martha, you might want to grab your child. She's stuffing pizza into the coin slot. Martha angrily turns her attention towards her daughter. Tiffany, not another arcade machine. I swear if I have to buy it. Martha storms off towards her kid. She seems nice. Yeah, the team is one big weird family. It takes all sorts, right? Tiffany, don't eat the tokens. Tiffany's a stellar hitter. Think I finally have time to talk to Craig. Man, you're a busy guy, huh? Only on days like today, I hope. Dad?
Oh.
Hey, girls. Dad, can you help us beat a record on DDR? I told him, Ariana, Dad, that you could destroy him on the dance mat. Please help.
Oh, man.
Girls, you know I don't have my jukes anymore. But Dad... Craig looks at me like a hurt puppy. Sorry, dudes. Duty calls. I promise we'll catch up in a bit. It's all good, buddy. Craig runs off with his daughters, and I'm left alone with mine. And I was really hoping to hang out with Craig more today, but it seems like he's getting dragged in every direction. It definitely wasn't like this back in college. I feel like we might be getting the third wheel here. There's worse places than an arcade. To be left to your own devices? You're right. Want to drop some coin on pinball? You know it. Man and I pull up to the machine that's feeling pretty hot as we get to work. I'm a little rusty, but the pinball wizard within me will never die. Pull out a decent score and then challenge Manda to top mine. And immediately she gets multi-ball look. Looks like she's taken after her father. You're pretty good. Don't patronize me. Hey, just trying to pay a comp. Amanda shrugs, shushes me. She's in her zone. She fights valiantly, racking up points by the millions. She's this close to beating my score, but I feel honored just to be able to watch. You're friends with Craig, right? Janet from earlier walks up to the pinball machine. Yeah, we went to college together. Please don't lean on my thing. Huh? That's so interesting. So do you know if he's, like, available? Well, I honestly don't know if I could say, seriously, you're gonna make it tilt. But it's just... seems like so much work to watch after his kids. Don't you think it would be greater if he... Lady, I swear to God. All of a sudden, a buzzer sounds and the game is over. Janet made the pinball machine tilt.
What?
You stone harpy! What? I said I have to go over there now and put my pizza in my mouth so I don't say anything that'll hurt her feelings. Amanda? Bro! What's going on? Now's our chance. If we don't get out of here now, we're stuck for the rest of the night. I wrangle Amanda and say some quick goodbyes with Craig. We head off to the pizza place. Head out of the pizza place finally. Amanda promises that she'll keep the couch warm and heads home. Hope you don't mind me bringing you back here, bro. Not at all, dude. It's good to finally get you all to myself for a second. River burps. Well, almost to myself. Hold up. Greg walks over to the trunk of his car and pulls out 2 gloves and a softball. Up for some catch? This might be less catch and more you throwing the ball and me running after it, but sure. Stand in the middle of an empty baseball diamond and start tossing the ball back and forth. I have a cooler in my car that we could grab, but there's only juice boxes in there. Man, fatherhood is strange. You're telling me. I can't believe I'm looking back at the keg stand Craig days and reminiscing about it. Those were some good times. I don't know anyone else who could pull off the rate of her horizontal keg stand. It was a feat of discipline, bro. Trust me. I haven't properly hung out with Craig in so long I don't even know where to begin. Let's go to business. So, you run a business now? Yep. Sell fitness gear, imports and exports mostly, but we're coming up with our own line of athleisure wear soon. I know, and I mostly use my sweatpants for watching TV and not, sweating. Sounds like you'd make a killing. If you ever need athletic gear, I've got your back. You could sponsor me. I'll rep your athleisure wear brand while I mow my lawn. That is the glamorous lifestyle we cater to, yes. So is softball coach the life you wanted, or was that the life that was thrust upon you? I'll admit that I was hesitant at first. Briar and Hazel had so much energy that we just had to get them into sports, but no one was there to run the team. The more I did, the more I had to say. The more I saw how much it meant to all the girls, I'm worried that there would be a riot if I quit. I would also be afraid of a bunch of tiny children with metal bats. They're quick and they work as a team. I've trained them too well. They take you down like a pack of velociraptors on a T-Rex. Exactly. I don't think that asking about the kids would be really. It's nice how you're quiet. Must be good to get away from the softball mobs for a bit, huh? Christ, Janet. Yeah, that's a lot. Are they always like that? Actually, this wasn't nearly as bad. Yikes. I'm just so not interested. Well, what are you interested in? Peace and quiet? That's hot. Hot silence. Hey. My ultimate sexual fantasy, sleeping in on a Saturday. Yes. But more seriously, I just can't get back into the dating right now. I couldn't even if I wanted to. There's no time. And I feel so uncomfortable trying to introduce a stranger into my girls' lives. They've already been through enough. I can't put them through that. Buddy, I hear you. So the moms can hit on me all day, all they want, but the girls are my top priority. Those kids love you. And to add to that, the whole team loves you. I think you got this dad thing down right. Thanks, bro. That means a lot coming from you. Well, I'm distracted. I missed the softball and it hits me right. Oh, wow, that hurts. Man, it was right all along. Sorry, dude. Greg runs over to me. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Wait, let me do the dad thing for a second. Craig spends a moment examining my head. It's worse than I thought. Don't tell me you have to kiss it to make it better. You would be so lucky. You probably don't teach some more advanced techniques to the little leaguers, but Babe Ruth used to catch a ball with his teeth all the time. I still got it. Maybe they'll learn in high school. And get up and dust myself off. River yawns. Little buddy, you must be getting tired, huh? I hate to say it, but I should probably head out. Sorry things are so... Well, you get older and life just kind of gets you in the way, right? Start to walk back to the parking lot. Hey, remember that one house party we went to that got broken up by a helicopter? How could I forget? You and me hopped over a concrete wall to get away. But the other side of the fence was a parking lot where a bunch of cops were parked. Oh man, yeah. Could you imagine the look on our faces? We just walked straight past them like we're out for a stroll. And not knowing that we were at the party, they started joking with us about how big of a bust it was. We had to talk with them for 30 minutes. You told them you were interested in joining the academy. And they started giving me pointers for the exam. Longest 30 minutes of my life. Man, college. Good old days, right? We get back to our cars. Craig pulls me in for a hug, or at least as much as he can manage with the baby between us. Not enough time, huh? Guess not. Let me make it up to you. Let's hang out soon. Yeah? I'd like that. Cool. I don't know what score that gets. I yawn as I walk through the door, spotting Amanda hunched over the collage, glue stick in hand. Burning the midnight art oil. Figured I might do something productive between episodes of Shark Hunter and lip sync battles. Do the shark lip sync or do the shark hunters lip sync? Yes. Look over her shoulder at the collage. Amanda, this is some good art. Look at this good art you made. Thanks. I'm just about done. Like before, it's still a lot of dogs. In the corner is a giant pile of cash. In the other, it's... Amanda, is that me?
Huh?
Yep. The whole thing is about my goals for the future. And those are basically just to sit on a giant pile of money with my 20 dogs and have a strong and mutually supportive relationship with my father into adulthood. Oh, now you've done it. Get ready to watch your dad cry. Here it comes. It's happening. Oh, Dad, you did this with your good heart. She pats me on the back. Hey, how was your hangout with Craig? I wiped the tear from my eye. It was good. That Craig sure is busy. Yeah, dude. The softball life isn't for quitters. Also, I'm very proud of you for facing your fears today. How does it feel? I'm on top of the world, Pops. I should start facing my fears more often. Oh, yeah? How about tomorrow we hit some empty parking lots and practice? Dare I say, parallel parking. Baby steps, Dad. I'll work my way up to that. Alright, I'm gonna hit the egg. Take care of your late night television for me, alright? I'll let them know you said hey. Date complete. What do we get? Yeah, that doesn't look all that great. Oh, wait, there's an A. That's an A, but alright, that's cool. I'm okay with that. This was a fun episode, and if you managed to stick through the whole thing, I'm sorry it went on a little bit longer than I expected. I didn't see the Amanda thing coming in there. But, well worth it. If you hung out with it the entire time, thank you for watching. And if you liked that episode, go ahead and make sure to smack the crap out of the like button. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. That way every time I update, you get pinged with it. And I will see all of you dudes in the next video. Bye-bye.